Zhan Zhao, an experienced imperial investigator, thwarts the escape of a corrupt official who had sold out to the Liao Empire. However, the captured traitor is murdered right in his prison cell, seemingly by a water monster that then vanishes into a nearby river. As Zhan Zhao begins his investigation, he fishes a girl named Sui Hong out of the river. She is the daughter of a scholar who was unjustly imprisoned years ago. While all evidence suggests her father died in captivity, Sui Hong recognizes his handwriting in an official document and is convinced he is still alive. And it appears he is somehow connected to the appearance of the aquatic creature. Unlike Detective Di Renjie, whose name is well known in the West thanks to numerous Chinese films, Zhan Zhao is not a real historical figure but a folk hero. He first appeared in the 19th century literature as the loyal assistant to Judge Bao, another genuine historical personality. Judge Bao is a symbol of honesty and integrity, while the swordsman and martial arts master Zhan Zhao, also known as the Imperial Cat, was created to assist him, adding more adventure and action to his stories. If Judge Bao embodies morality, then Zhan Zhao is more a reflection of his era, where spectacle often trumps substance. In Chinese cinema, the canonical portrayal of Zhan Zhao is considered to be Kenny Ho's performance in the 1993 series Justice Bao. However, the character holds his own just fine without his boss. For instance, the story of his rivalry with the so-called Brocade Rat, a cunning and resourceful bandit, is widely popular. This is showcased in classic Shaw Brothers films like The Imperial Cat and Cat vs. Rat, where Zhan Zhao was played by Chang Yi and Adam Cheng, respectively. These heroes remain relevant in modern cinema, with the 2021 film Brocade Rat vs. Cat and the 2022 movie The Invincible Constable. The online movie, The Story of Detective Zhan Zhao, does not feature the Brocade Rat. It's a sort of prequel to those events, telling the story of how Zhan Zhao earned his title, Imperial Cat. In essence, however, this is a very typical historical detective story, reminiscent of dozens of similar films, primarily those about the very same Judge D. The filmmakers even try to preempt comparisons by jokingly mentioning Zhan Zhao's famous colleague in a line of dialogue. You should ask Di Renjie from the former dynasty about that. Nevertheless, the story of Detective Zhan Zhao should be viewed on its own merits, separate from its predecessors, as a straightforward, self-contained work. And the film holds up surprisingly well. Yes, it's not original in the slightest, but from a genre standpoint, it gets everything right. The writers crafted a sufficiently intriguing plot with a couple of twists and a false ending, cast handsome young actors in the lead roles, and provided the film with action sequences that, while not the most expensive, are quite inventive. Choreographer Zhang Changjiang obviously worked under tight constraints and a limited budget, but he managed to squeeze everything he could out of the fight scenes, and the highly experienced cinematographer Su Gongqi presented them in the most spectacular way possible. And while this cat may not live up to the imperial title just yet, he has certainly earned respect for the fact that his creators know their craft and do an honest job.